So you've had an amazing career progression, as I mentioned before, starting as a system engineer to director to CTO. What are some of the attributes or practices you would say that you implemented in your journey that helped you get there, right? Because sometimes I feel, especially as a woman of color, progression is hard. I know we talk a lot about hiring in the entry levels, right? But then advancement and progression becomes a challenge. There are real barriers or glass ceilings that are there that impede that mobility. What are some of those strategies or really attributes that you've implemented in your journey to help you get to that level?
Well, Amreen, you bring up a great point that there are the glass ceiling, there are roadblocks, right? But in chasing my dreams, I've created goals and commitments for myself from the time we landed here from Haiti with my grandmother, talking with her and her encouraging me to say that we brought you here for a purpose. And the purpose is to serve first yourself and get yourself to a place where you are in a position to support others, to get into the doors, to break those glass ceilings, prop the door open so that you can make room for others to join. So in chasing my dream, so from marriage to starting a family to advancing my education and getting my master's, my doctorate, and to the goal of getting to the C-suite, part of that is creating that roadmap. And then once you created that roadmap, working to operate in a way where trust is the key factor in that journey in life. That allows me to operate with credibility, as Stephen Covey writes about in his book, The Speed of Trust. That means I strive to be believable and authentic and working with integrity, keeping the promises and commitments that I make both to myself first and to others who know me and work with me. Do I believe in myself and my abilities to achieve my goals and dreams? The more I check off my goals and achieve the things on my roadmap of life, the more confidence I build in myself, and the more I believe I can achieve anything I set my heart and my mind to. And the more others will believe that I will come through for them no matter what. That includes my 3 teenage daughters, my family, my friends, ultimately my colleagues. Do I, Gina Guillaume-Joseph, walk the talk? And I strive each day and every day to be that. So I'm excited to be at Workday, where they align with a strong sense of integrity. Because Workday was named one of the world's most ethical companies. We were chosen by Ep5 as one of the world's most ethical companies, which reflects our commitment to integrity and how we care for our employees and our communities. So I'm excited to be in an organization that aligns with my goals and commitments for myself. The other thing is you want to hone your capabilities. So having a growth mindset helped me in that. I've ensured that I'm prepared for any opportunity that comes to me by either obtaining a certificate, researching for my master's and PhD. Also, I've had the opportunity to be an adjunct instructor, which allows me to continue that learning journey and learning directly from my students, where it's a give and take atmosphere. The other thing is working with intent to achieve results. That requires focus on those goals in the roadmap. You've got to have goals in order to go after them. And then you have to have intent to achieve those results. You have to work really hard and oftentimes sleepless nights. I had children while going through my master's program. I had 2 children going through the undergrad degree at Boston College because, again, I transferred. I left one path of pharmacy and went to computer science as an older returning student. And so I wanted to make sure that I continued my journey. And the wonderful thing is I had people in my corner who trusted that I would complete. And so we're there rooting me on and giving me advice and supporting me through the sleepless nights, taking care of my children, nannying for me when I didn't have anyone else to take care of them while I was studying. So all of that inspires trust from others in my inner circle. My inner circle trusted me, so they came to my support when babysitters, canceled on me when I had to go to class. So am I someone others can trust? Though I'm not perfect, I'm always working to ensure that the answer is yes.